What has the preparation been like so far this week?
Well, I think they come with an outstanding tempo on offense, so we got to just find a way to disrupt their tempo on offense by, obviously getting pressure on the quarterback. Because you give Brady time, he's going to find the open receiver. They actually do a pretty nice job in the run game. They've been running for about 100 yards the last 2-3 games, so that's going to be something big that we got to make some corrections on coming off of last week's performance in the run game. So, stopping the run and then getting a lot of pressure on Brady.
You mentioned last week you gave up 3 points those first 2 games, and then the Saints came in. Was it the balance that you allowed the Saints to have that kind of kept you on your heels all afternoon? Because it seemed like, it wasn't the same Panther defense that we saw the first 2 weeks.
Well, like I just mentioned, I think their tempo was great. I mean, they got to the line quick. I mean, there was a third down early where they quick counted us. We weren't ready. So when you give a quarterback like Drew Brees the rhythm of his offense, it's hard to stop a guy like that. So we just got to throw off the rhythm, like I said, by making plays early, putting them in third and long situations, and getting off the field on third down too. If you let them, extend drives, that's when these great quarterbacks are at their best, because they're in the rhythm and the flow of their offense.
Just curious, when you watch an offense like New England where Brady stays on the field, goes no huddle at times, Breeze does it, how do you guys get your calls in when you're not allowed to substitute your packages that you need for different things that you do?
Well, for example, this week in practice, we're turning our backs and we're getting the call in quick and immediately turning around. So we're simulating getting the call in, lining up, and getting set, because we don't want to have any repeats of last week with not being ready, not being set, and no excuses for guys not getting the call. So it's definitely emphasis this week. We've seen on tape with Brady and them quick counting guys the first 3 weeks. So it's something that we're going to be prepared for, and it's gimmick stuff. So we can't let that beat us. It has to be man on man. Our best versus their best, not letting them get away with little gimmick plays.
Last one, you mentioned last week a couple of times. Has the team put that behind them, kind of learned from the experience, and kind of look forward to getting to the Patriots on Sunday?
Absolutely. I mean, this coaching staff does a tremendous job of, being honest with ourselves about what we saw on tape, and then putting it behind us. It's kind of uncharacteristic of us to give up the amount of rushing yards we did last week. But we know our defense is capable of way better than that. So, you'll see the adjustments be made, and we're going to go up there and get a win.